Welcome to our Wednesday night contemplative service. My name is Reverend David Howard, and I'm the senior minister here at Unity Spiritual Center, Denver. And if you're new to our contemplative service, it's an opportunity for you to have your own experience of connection. We do that through meditation, through some silence, through some songs, and I do some guided imagery along the way as well. So we just invite you, wherever you are, to relax, to connect, to breathe, to allow yourself to be in the energy of spirit, of life, wherever you are. So we just invite you to come into that space now. Find a comfortable place for your body. Breathe deeply into your body and just feel the body energy. Just gently scanning your body to see if there's any tension anywhere, and breathe into it without resisting or trying to force anything. Just breathe into the awareness of this beautiful body, this expression of the divine, this vehicle through which you get to experience this earthly plane, this life experience. We take the opportunity as we breathe into the body, we give the body our attention, and by doing that we bless the body. We bless the body with energy, with life, with consciousness. And we enrich the body, we strengthen the body, and we enliven every cell of the body. And truly it improves our immune system, and every system of the body can come into harmony simply with the breath, simply with the intention to bring awareness and attention to this physical miracle, truly, of life itself, this miracle of evolution that each of us gets to experience through. So we breathe into the body. We experience the body. We thank the body, appreciate the body, and just relax into the body with the breath. And as we become aware of the body, we become aware of this moment, bringing attention and awareness to all that is moving, everything that you're aware of in the outer, the sounds that you hear, the senses of your body touching the clothing, touching the chair, the floor. Just become aware, mindful of all that is moving in this moment. And as we do that, we bring ourselves fully alive, fully alert and awake into this now moment. And in this now moment, the allness of God is expressing in its fullness in this moment as we open ourselves up to the awareness of the myriad ways in which that life experiences and expresses. And so we allow ourselves to come into that presence, the present moment, awakening the presence within us and being present for this perfect, complete moment. And so breathe, allow, rest, relax, allow yourself to be rejuvenated in body, mind, and spirit as we come apart for a while together and simply be.
I will make a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. And I will make a quiet place within my mind. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. And I will make a quiet place within my mind. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, no. Yes, I will make a quiet place within my mind. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord.
And with the breath, we wait. We listen. We bind up in our hearts and our minds, our bodies, our spirits, our souls. We bind together with the Lord of our being, the self-existent one, that each of us is in expression. We make a quiet place in our minds. Make a quiet place in our hearts. And we open. We listen. And we wait. And we breathe. And we allow. And we rest. In the stillness. In the stillness. The secret chamber of our own hearts. I will make a quiet place, and I will wait upon the Lord. wait and we watch, we're mindful. And we open and receive. And we breathe. And we be. And I neglected to mention earlier that we have the amazingly talented and soulful Robin Hackett with us tonight to inspire us with her music. It's been a while since we've been blessed with Robin's presence and her spirit and her music. So I know you're as happy as I am to have her back with us tonight. So the first reading I want to share with you tonight is from the Book of Mastery. And it's at the very beginning of this book. And it begins, I promise you this. If you become wholly committed to awakening from the dream you have dreamt, since the stars first began to appear in the heavens, and if your one desire is to be only what God created, then lay at the altar of your heart with every breath, everything you think you know, everything you think you need, and look lovingly upon every place that fear has made a home in your mind and allow correction to come. It will come. Regardless of how you experience it, it will come. And the day and the moment will arise, and all of your pain and fear and suffering will have vanished like a wind that pushes the foam of the wave away, revealing the clarity of the ocean beneath you. You will literally feel throughout your being that there never was a dream. Some memories might remain with you, and you will know that somewhere you must have dreamt a dream or had a thought of wondering what it would be like to be other than the way God created you. But it will be such a faint echo that it will leave no trace upon you. In your heart you will smile gently, regardless of the circumstances in which you find yourself. There will be peace from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. And that peace will walk before you wherever you go. It will enter a room before you enter it with a body. And those who are becoming sensitive will wonder who has come into their place. And some will even say, behold, I believe Christ has come for dinner. And you will be that one, for that is who you are. Christ, eternal. And so I invite you to take a breath. Close your eyes if you're in a place where that's comfortable for you, and take a breath. A conscious breath, breathing deeply all the way in to the center of your being, where you move into that place beyond the physical heart, beyond the emotional heart, and deep into the spiritual, sacred heart of the divine that is living as you. The Christ of you, the light of you, the truth of you, the pure love of you that is living in this moment. And as you awaken to that, as you awaken to your own desire to know yourself as that, to know yourself as the Christ eternal, that Christ light, the Christ self, the true light reveals itself to you in this moment as you are willing and ready to open to receive it, to witness it, to feel it, to experience it. to know yourself, to know yourself as the divine, awakening unto itself as that which you are. And allowing that light, that truth, that power, that presence that is right here and right now active, living itself. The light to reveal to you any places of fear, any places of doubt, any places of darkness, any places of illusion that might still be present. To allow this light to reveal them to you, and to allow this light to be the source that releases you from the bonds, truly releasing you from the bonds of an imagined self, releasing you from the bonds of a self that has been created by the society, by the world, by your acceptance of untruth about who you are. It's time to just release that. Let it go. As much as you are willing and able to do in this moment. Release it. Let it go. Let the true light of yourself assume you. Assume your mind. Assume everything in your mind, every thought in your mind, being assumed by that light. Every thought becomes an expression of the true light of the Christ that you are. Allowing that self to assume your emotional being so that everything you experience is in the truth of that light. Allowing that light to assume every aspect of that which you think you are. Awakening now from the dream of separation, the dream that you are something other than that Christ light living itself in this moment as you. Christ has come. The Christ has come, and the Christ has come as you. And as you embrace that power, as you embrace that light, feel that light extending out into every aspect of your energy field. So that light goes before you. That light draws into your experience all that is in alignment with that light. That light goes before you as peace. That light goes before you as love. That light paves the way for your current experience and any future experience as you allow it. And as the reading said, you will soon realize that all of that was a dream. It will be but a distant echo. You will smile when you think, I remember that dream. I was dreaming I was something other. I was dreaming a self that never was. I have always been, will always be the eternal Christ, having its life through this that I call my body, this that I call my life. There is only one. I am that one. I am that one. And so breathe into that, feel into that. Allow that truth to come alive for you now, if you're willing to receive it, to allow it to truly assume you. And as we sit in the silence for just a short time, again, I just invite you to see it, to feel it, to hear it, to know that is who you are. And in the silence, we wait. We know. We allow. We rest in the truth of our own being.
I remember who I am. I remember the Spirit in me. And I remember what I am. I remember the light inside of me. I remember, I remember, I remember. I remember, I remember, I remember who I am. Whoa, whoa, oh, who I am thankful for who I am. I am thankful for the light inside of me. And I am grateful for what I am. I am grateful for the Spirit in me. I am grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for who I am. Oh, oh, I remember, I remember, I remember. Do you remember? Do you remember? are joy. You are light. You are light. You are light. Oh, remember, remember, remember who you are.
So again, just breathe into that. The words, the energy, the sound. Remember who you are. Just resonate in that for a moment. So I hope you're feeling the connection, the energy that I'm feeling as I'm listening to Robin and feeling the frequency of the sound, also the frequency of her spirit and the heart, and just the connection. I really wish you could be here in the space to feel that, but I'm hoping that's translating to you and that you're connecting with that tonight, because it's so powerful. Just to breathe. So tempting sometimes to move from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. But it's so enriching when we can stop and pause and take it in, feel it, experience it. There's so many opportunities to do that. So I just encourage you to take time during your day to stop and breathe. Feel the energy of what's moving around you. Listen to the birds singing, or the wind in the trees, or some beautiful music that inspires you. And just allow the energy to enrich you and to inspire you. Maybe I'm talking to myself right now because I don't often do that during the day, so it's a good reminder for me as well. So I want to share with you, it's a fairly long reading, but it's from Melchizedek Truth Principles, another channeled book. So I would just invite you to allow this to be your meditation. And so again, if you're in a place where you're comfortable doing so, I invite you to just close your eyes, take a breath. And as you breathe, once again, just breathe into that place of knowing. Feel that energy right at the center of your being, that light, Christ, your true nature. And just connect with that through the breath. And continue to breathe. As you listen to the words, allow these to be your words. I am now in the presence of pure being. I behold no other radiance than the radiance of the Christ light, of which I am a divine part. I am now fully conscious of the presence of the indwelling God. I now behold the living Christ of God, in whose image and likeness I am. I ascend in consciousness and stand before the altar which I have created through my desire of oneness with the infinite supreme principle of the universe. that principle which has brought all life into manifestation. Take a breath. I am now in the presence of pure being. Allow these to be your words. I am no longer part of doubt or fear. I am at peace with all mankind through the love of the living God. I behold nothing but perfection. I see all mankind in perfect spiritual accord. I proclaim peace on earth as it is in heaven. Take a breath. Nothing can separate me from the living God. I send forth thoughts of love to all those who may be in understanding less fortunate than myself. I bathe them, spirit, soul, and body, and see them continually bathed with the goodness and the greatness of God's love. Allow yourself to imagine that. You're continuing to bathe all humanity, spirit, soul, and body, in the goodness and greatness of God's love. And breathe. There is no confusion in the universe. I see none, I hear none. I hear but the voice of God, and I feel the presence of God's oneness throughout the universe. Breathe. I see youth and all that expresses life. I see life eternal. I cannot behold or become a part for myself or any fellow man of that which man has learned to call death. I see health, peace, life in every full measure of abundance wherever life is expressed. I am one with the living God. I see no defeat. I do not know or understand what man has called annihilation. Every good purpose and every good deed, every good act, every good thought continues its growth throughout the universe. See that. Feel that. Expanding. Take a breath. I am now in the presence of pure being, and all of that which I shall ever become a part of rests in the presence of pure being. I know no malice, no contempt. I am one with God and my fellow man. So be it. Again, just take a breath. Breathe into that awareness. I'm now in the presence of pure being. I am always in the presence of pure being when I am willing and ready to breathe into the awareness of that truth. Declare and decree, I am now in the presence of pure being. I know only love. I know only truth. I know only health and wealth and prosperity. I know only the good. And I bathe all of humanity in that light of love and good and peace and joy and abundance, health, wholeness. I see only the expression of God everywhere. I see only light. I choose to behold the face of God in every face I see. As you declare it, as you decree it, you know that it is so. You have established it in your consciousness. As you establish it in your mind, as you establish it in your thought, also establish it in your heart. Feel into that. What does it feel like to know oneness? Feel like to bless every human being on the planet with love and light and peace and joy and abundance and wholeness, health, well-being. to know only the expression of God in and through everything. May it be done on earth through me as it is in the consciousness of the all-knowing one, the consciousness of heaven. May it be done through me on earth as it is in heaven. I am in the presence. Let us say it another way. I am the presence of pure being. I am the presence of pure being. And I behold all through the eyes of that presence. So be it. So it is. I make it so because it is. I allow it to be. Amen. And as you say that amen, feel the energy of that grounding right here, right now, all the way down through your physical body. See that energy, the truth of that, moving all the way down through the bottom of your feet and grounding it. Bringing that consciousness to this plane, to the earth, to this manifest realm. Behold, I make all things new. Behold, I make all things new, says the Christ of your being. I am that. And see that energy moving now out across the earth. Blessing the planet, moving through the waters, plants, the animals, all beings. May all beings be at peace. May all beings experience love. May all beings know joy in their hearts. So be it. Just take a breath. Breathe back into your heart. Feel your heart open. Feel the energy moving through your heart, swirling in your heart, opening you up to greater and greater awareness of that divine truth of who you are. So be it. So it is. And pause. And breathe. And feel. And know.
I came upon a child of God. He was walking on down the road, and I asked him, where are you going? And this he told me. He said, I'm going down to Yazer's farm. Gonna join in a rock and roll band, and I'm gonna camp out on the land and get my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Back to the garden. And I said, can I walk beside you? I have come here to lose the smoke, and I feel there's something a cogging and turning. Well, maybe it's the time of year, or maybe it's the time of man. I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Back to the garden. Back to the garden. And by the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere was song and celebration. And then I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky and turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Back to the garden. We are stardust, we are golden. We are stardust, we are golden. And we've got to get ourselves, we've got to get ourselves, well, we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Back to the garden. Back to the garden. And we've got to get ourselves, we've got to get ourselves, we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Back to the garden.
Thank you, Robin. For our final reading tonight is from 365 Days of Richer Living from Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. This is on the right page. This is entitled, God is My Identity. There is a pattern of perfection at the center of everything. This the saints and sages of ages have told us. There is, as the Platonists taught, a prototype of perfection at the center of every form. It is the spiritual prototype with which the mind should identify itself. This is the Father in heaven within us. Nothing has ever violated the integrity of this inner kingdom. It exists forever in the bosom of God, and we are in God, even as God is in us. The Most High is enthroned in my soul. The Divine Spirit exists at the center of my being. Knowing that divine power can accomplish anything, and realizing that faith is this divine power, in this divine power, draws it forth into my experience. Today, I exercise complete confidence in the invisible. I permit that mind to be in me which was also in Christ Jesus. Today I consciously identify myself with the Supreme Presence which inhabits eternity and finds a dwelling place at the center of my own soul. By some deep inner spiritualization, I penetrate the mask of separation and discover the unity of all life. I identify myself with this unity, finding Christ within and knowing that Christ is God's. I recognize my union with all the power, all the presence, and all the life that there is. Nothing has ever violated the integrity of this inner kingdom. It exists forever in the bosom of God, and we are in God as God is in us. In truth, we never left the garden. It was but a dream of separation. And our opportunity in every moment is to come back to our awareness of the garden, the kingdom of God, the kingdom of all, the kingdom of presence, in which we exist eternally. And that which exists as us, as the eternal presence of God, has never, ever been violated in any way, and can never be. The Christ of us is our strength, is our power, is all that we truly desire. And we have the opportunity in every moment to live in communion, in union, unity with that presence and that power, the Christ within us. And so again, I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And just allow your mind to wander a bit. And imagine that you are now abiding in that garden. Right now, in this moment, you are living in the awareness of your unity, in the garden, in union, oneness with the divine. And allow your mind to envision that, to see, what does that look like? What do you see in this space of union? this consciousness of union, this Garden of Eden consciousness. Maybe it is golden streets. Maybe it is the beauty of nature, the flowers and the trees and the plants and the fish and the birds and all the animals living in harmony. Maybe it is just a golden light. Not just, maybe it is a golden light. What do you see? What do you perceive? Allow your mind to be filled with a vision of this garden, this kingdom. Who is there? Who is there? Are all the people there? Are they living in harmony? Are they caring for each other? Invite your senses into the experience. What are you smelling? What are you hearing? What are you tasting? Make it a real experience for yourself. What are you feeling in this kingdom consciousness? Excitement, peace, love, joy, enthusiasm, ebullience. What do you feel when you know that you're in the kingdom? Peace, maybe. Allow yourself to feel into that experience. And as you see it, as you feel it, as you hear it, as you taste it, as you smell it, as you sense it, allow it to become your experience now. Because now is the moment of power. Now is the moment of acceptance, of awakening. Now is the moment of enlightenment. Now is the moment of knowing. Now is the only moment. And in every now moment, we are creating that experience. In every now moment, we are moving that energy and beginning to build what is to come. By allowing ourselves to be present in the experience of the kingdom, the experience of the garden, knowing, in truth, we never really left. And so just for a minute or so, just have the experience. Ground the awareness of that. Ground it in your body. Breathe it into every fiber of your being. I invite you to spend time in this. Come back. Come back to the garden and allow your vision to continue to expand. Allow your senses to continue to awaken to the truth of that, the possibility that we together can bring that into manifestation. And we do so by knowing it now. Take a breath.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the sky and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change do shift. May your heart always be joyful. May you sing your song, and may you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May you stay forever young. Forever young.
So now we want to take an opportunity for all of us to hold in truth, consciousness of truth, those who are on your heart and on the hearts of each other, all of the names that have been placed on our prayer lists here at this Unity Spiritual Center, Denver. So I just invite you now to take a moment and call to mind and to heart anyone in your own experience who might be experiencing some challenge in their life, some imbalance, some dis-ease, or disharmony in their life. And we all hold together all those who are suffering, all those who are in pain and ill, and those who are suffering from oppression, and those who are suffering from abuse, and all sorts of human tragedies, truly. So just take a moment and hold that in your heart, in your mind. And as we know together that truly there is only one power, one presence, we know truly that there is the Christ light that is expressing in and through and as each person, each one. We know that that Christ light is the truth of us. We know that in that Christ light there is perfect peace, perfect love, perfect wholeness. And we release our ideas of how that needs to manifest in someone else's life, and know that the perfect wisdom and intelligence of that light and that power knows exactly what is needed in each life. We trust that. We allow that. We know that it is so. We claim that it is so. And so it is. Amen. And breathe. So I want to say thank you again for joining us this evening. We do a contemplative service every month on the first Wednesday night of each month. So I invite you to join us next month, and also join us on Sunday for our service at 10 o'clock. I look forward to seeing you. And so I'm going to ask Robin now to sing us out.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. And no more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. And I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only